Thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Well, wanna listen, mama, why'd you treat me this way? For I will be back on my feet someday. Don't care if you do, cause it's understood. You ain't got no money, you just ain't no good. I guess if you say so, I had to pack my things and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No more, and don't you come back no more, and don't you come back no more, and don't you come back no more. Thank you guys.
Provide feedback on this show or find out how you can get involved. Email us at comments@rogerstv.com or visit our website.
You're watching Rogers TV. With clubs, leagues, and courts in every province and territory across Canada, squash is the sport for wall-to-wall fun, fitness, and friendship. From coast to coast to coast. Learn to play and you'll want to do it every day. Squash. Play inside the box.
Hey you, Bravo's now in Canada.
Walk in the room like a CEO. I handle my biz like a one-man show.
Hi, Shaq. I want to do something drastic.
Whoa. Don't activate me, because you've not seen me activated. Leave me alone.
Get out of my house.
Stop! I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to this.
Fall in Canada has never been hotter.
Blast you.
You're watching Rogers TV. You're watching Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Hi everybody, Mark Lambswood back in the booth for Game 3 along with Matt Little for this final tilt between the Western Driving School Western Kings and the East Coast Blizzard, sponsored by Matt, the Blizzard.
I'm afraid no title sponsor on the Blizzard like there is on the Driving School Kings.
Thanks for holding the fort yesterday here in Corner Brook. You guys are on the road and you're packing professional broadcasters and graphics men for this Rogers TV broadcast with Gian and crew on Rogers TV. So we thank you yesterday. I was tied up yesterday in the Gross Morin area. 12-2 result for the East Coast Blizzard. And we'll see how the Western Kings fare, this young team, in this third game of 3.
Well, they had a good start to the game yesterday. Didn't end up finishing the way they wanted, obviously. Blizzard added a couple of goals in garbage time right at the end of the game. But Western started well, and here they come today. First shot of the game, testing Ty Comden down low. Blizzard will send that one down the ice. Does it have the legs for icing? No, we're going to keep going. Flynn centering. Blizzard in the slot. Big save by Roberts.
Nice job on Roberts. That little miss in the behind the net created a great chance for the Blizzard. Good job by Roberts to keep it scoreless.
Back underway as the Kings move it along the wall. Chipped up the boards, Furlong playing the puck into the middle, but 3 blue sweaters there. Blizzard will deal with it and get it away. But one more time for the Kings. Moves it forward for Furlong. Knocked off his stick, but they follow up well. Higgins Bellows all the way behind the net, battling against Cam Party. It'll come up the wall for the Blizzard, and they'll come away. Flynn gets around one defenseman, but gave him a good shove. Back at the line, Party is there to keep it alive momentarily for the Blizzard. Now cleared out, and that one touched McCarthy just as he was coming back over the blue line. Got him before he got there, so it's offside against the East Coast Blizzard.
I did manage, Matt, to waltz into the game with about midway through the third last night. It was 6-2, so, ish, around midway through the third. So I walked into a game that I thought was perhaps a better scenario for the Western Kings anyway. But the final tally was 12-2, so of course obviously there was some more goals scored in that period, but maybe something to take heart of and build on.
We'll see what happens here today. These early Sunday games. See which team got out of on the right side of the bed today, who's a little more energetic as we get going. Kelly gets it forward for Percy, out wide for Spurl. Spurl back to Percy, coming through the middle, shot, big save, Roberts.
A little birdie told me that the Blizzard have new gloves today, so we'll see how that works. We've got a 2-game data set this weekend. This would be game 3. We'll see how they go with the new glove analytic.
Kings win the draw back in their own end. Up the boards, and a chance to skate out is Applin. Flips it forward, Hamlin chasing it down. That's both Reed Hamlin, 25, Luke Hamlin, number 26, both out there for the Western Kings. Long pass ahead, bounces off the stick of Joel Kelly, goes down the ice, and an icing call against the East Coast Blizzard. 2 minutes, 25 seconds into the hockey game.
I did notice last night that shots on goal were 54. I'm not quite sure what the number was for the Kings last night, but that's 2 consecutive games with 54 shots on net. 2-game tally of well over 100 shots, so these Western Kings goalies have been busy.
Kelly takes it off the wall for the Blizzard, but dispossessed. Austin getting it away to the wing. Kings bring the puck in. Rousel down in the corner, works it back to the line for Cumby. Cumby will send it through traffic, but that deflects off the legs of Joel Kelly. Centering pass, Rousel right there. Comden got it away. Excellent chance for Rousel right in front of the net. Blizzard trying to counterattack. Ben Spurl with speed. Spurl can't get it, neither can Kelly. Roberts keeping the Blizzard off the board.
Big juicy rebound there. Just couldn't
Austin
get it on
back
stick.
in for the Kings. From a tight angle, unable to beat Comden. Gavin Connors brings it back down the ice. Connors had 4 goals in yesterday's hockey game. Puck comes all the way back out here. Kings get control, take a long-range shot. Another rebound off Comden, but dealt with well as Connors is quickly to it. Carroll back in his own end of the ice. Kings strip the puck along the boards. Blizzard will get it back. Connors trying to go out wide. Not having an easy time trying to move past Gosney. Russell played it backwards, nobody there. Furlong will get to it for the Kings. Throws it back out in front looking for Sims. Another good chance for Western. In behind the goal, Carroll for the East Coast Blizzard. It'll go back out to center ice where the Kings get control. They'll try to dump in. And that went off the skates of Party. A big stretch from Tyler Sims along the ice. Knocked the puck away from Gavin Connors. That gets all the way down to Roberts, and the goaltender will hold on.
Well, Nathan's been giving us some updates from out east. I believe the Osprey won on Friday night. And the Growlers returned that favor last night in their second game of 2 this weekend, I understand. 5-2 might have been the final on that one. So that one was a 1-1 result this weekend out east.
Yeah, only 2 games played between those 2 teams this weekend. Because, of course, the drive time not as much of a factor between Bay Roberts and St. John's.
Yeah, most of the longer travel sets will be 3 games, of course. 15-15 to go here in the first. Still scoreless.
Off the draw, Mason Galton didn't get much on his shot. At the line, Carroll there to keep it in. Throws it toward the net. And this one will get out over the line as Party was unable to keep it in. Carroll back there. Galton pitches out wide. Kings play it back outside the zone. It'll get all the way down to Comden. Stops it and lets Carroll pick up. Strong almost gave it away to Butt. Goes into the corner over on the far side. Carroll trying to get a step on Hamlin. He does. And the Blizzard come away. Galton throwing it into the corner so he can go off and make a line change. Reed Hamlin. His pass intercepted. Kings will try it off the glass this time to clear the zone. It'll get down to the Blizzard blue line. Shot back the other way and then return the favor. Once again, the Kings have to tag up before they can give chase. Percy making the pass to Moores. Unable to get down the ice. Cole's got his stick on that one to keep it in for Western. Hamlin will go get it in the corner here in the near side. Battling against Dillon. It's a Blizzard to come up with it. Flynn getting the puck away. McCarthy into the middle for Moores. Try to give it back to Flynn. Jordy Flynn battling for position. Tried to get the puck in front of the net, but it went off the side of the goal. Blizzard will send it back toward their defense. Look to set back up here. Ethan Hines. Over to Dillon. Goes off his skate. Austin sends it in as they tag up. Most of the Kings changing with the puck deep. Here's Dillon. Passes behind McCarthy. Followed up by Hines. He'll shoot it off the glass and in. Behind the goal, Moores battling for it, and he'll win that battle for the Blizzard. Tried to get it back along the wall. They do. Flynn is there to keep it in. In the corner, centering pass, takes a bounce. Flynn will win it behind the net. Flynn can't cut into the middle. Collision as players go down as Cumby found the puck and got away. Sends it forward for Luke Hamlin. Hamlin against Griffiths down in the corner. Ethan Griffiths won the battle, but the Kings will keep it in the offensive zone. Griffiths, this time he's able to get it out. A little help from Moores. McCarthy moves in for the Blizzard. Drops it off for Declan Flynn. Big collision down there between Flynn and Daw. And continuing to fight for space in front of the net. Shot toward the goal by Spurl. Good save by Roberts through some traffic. It'll pop up in the air and come down behind Griffiths. Spurl picks it up, comes back in. Spurl dishes off to Percy. Percy throws it back in front. Spurl's sitting down, and they score!
A couple of hopeful backhanders. Actually worked out that time.
Spurl gets
was knocked to the ice, but the puck found him right in front of the crease there. No Kings player managed to interfere with that pass, or the player really, once he was down. He was able to put it in the wide open net. Good play. 1-0. Here in the Cornerbrook Civic Center, Mark Lambswood, Matt Little with you for the call this weekend. Here on Rogers TV.
Team leading 7th goal and 15th point of the season already for Ben Spurl. Into the middle for Percy. Backhander doesn't go. And Percy had the assist on the goal to Spurl. Ethan Percy getting assist number 8 and point number 10 for him.
Now, Matt, I know you're out on the bus and you're going to make your way back today, but we had a little chat on Friday night about the home cooking you were about to partake of. I understand that you managed pretty well this weekend.
Yeah, when we come out here, I have a chance to stay with the parents, and they looked after me very, very well. Some great home cooking, chicken pot pie, lemon meringue pie.
Good stuff.
Just up over the bar from Butt. Centering pass, he'll get another chance.
Oh, nice save.
Two good chances for Gavin Butt. Western looking to respond, down 1-0 here, just about at the halfway point of the first period. Austin brings it in. Butt all the way to the back wall. In front, backhanded just wide by Higgins Bellows. Blizzard get it away with a chance to counter. Gavin Connors tried to feed Russell, who was going to the net, but the pass is blocked. From the point, shot save made. Back in again, and that one off a skate as Higgins Bellows knocks down his charge. Flipped in by Austin. He's going to go off and make a line change. Back into the Kings' end. Russell and Bugden, pair of threes. Bugden comes away with it. Bugden's pass just goes to no man's land, and the Blizzard are able to get it back in over the blue line. Back out again from the Kings. Connors takes a shot, and that's blocked by Furlong. And a couple of Connors' goals in the game yesterday looked like that. Like from the top of the face-off circle, not real close to the net, didn't look like high danger chances. But one of those things where if he's got time and space and can measure exactly where he wants to put that shot, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, the Blizzard have a number of forwards that can make you pay for a mistake or two, or if you give them a bit of space. He's certainly one of them.
Offside go the Western Kings.
Shots on goal have been through the weekend kind of on a 2-to-1 ratio, and we find ourselves with a little over 9 minutes to go in the first period here, with shots on goal at 10-5 in favor of the Blizzard at this point.
Face-off won by Strong of the Blizzard, just outside his blue line. Blizzard at their blue line again as they'll try one more time here to move forward. Mason Galton shooting the puck deep. Roberts comes out to stop it behind the net. Applin got there, send it around the boards. Kings can't clear the zone, however. This one will get out, back to center. Liam Dillon dumping the puck in. Roberts once again leaves it for his D. Applin getting it away. That one hit the linesman, prevented an icing call. Turn back, here comes Strong. Strong tried to slide it under the goaltender. Had a little bit of space as he was battling against Coles. Back down the ice, and just gets there. Icing called against Western with 8:08 to go in period one. 1-0 East Coast Blizzard here in the first.
Not a bad start for the Western Kings here in this one. With 8 to go in the first period, 1-0. Been some good looks for the Blizzard to score, but there's been a chance or two down the other end, so I think Coach Robinson will take that start.
Yeah, you got to be satisfied with what you're seeing right now. Like I said, there's been chances at both ends of the rink. Now, I always say, as long as you're creating chances, even if they're not going in, as long as you're creating those dangerous chances, you know, eventually you're going to roll a 7, right? Eventually it's going to go in.
Guys are back checking. You know, there's a sense of wanting to close things up in the Z zone. Perhaps they've gone over some things and want to tighten some things up. They might be trying to make some adjustments from the first 2 games. So we'll see how it plays out here.
Puck down into the Blizzard end, and the Kings get that change in that they were denied on the icing call. Blizzard back in, Strong, coming through the middle. Save is made again by Roberts. As Strong had just enough room to operate in between a couple of defenders. Kings will move it quickly. Out of their own end, pass stopped by Griffiths with the skate. In the neutral zone, Cumby couldn't get control of that one. Poked away. Strong getting it back to the defense, and Declan Flynn rifles it in, but he was not at center. Just shy of the line. But nonetheless, that is an icing call against the Blizzard.
That was right in front of the linesman, and rightly so. He's called it back the other end. The Western Kings will be heading out east to face the defending champion Pinnacle Growlers. September the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. They'll go out and try their hand out that way.
No nights off in this league. It typically does not get easier as you go.
Well, with the tri-pin result on Friday too, you know, you got Central is strong, so should be an interesting year.
Everybody's capable of putting a result on the board against absolutely anyone. You just need your top guys to bring it. Back out into neutral ice. Bugden will track back into his own end to pick up the loose puck here for the Western Kings. Over on the far side of the ice to the near side for Sims. Sims measures, fires, glove save made by Comden.
6:24 to go now in the first period. Game 3 of 3 here in Corner Brook at Civic Center. We thank all the crew for getting the ice ready for this big weekend here at the Civic Center, and the coaches and the officials and everybody involved to make it all happen.
Off of the face-off win, Bugden took a shot that didn't make it through the traffic. Still in front, Western. Can't lift that one, was Rousel. And taken away, Party gets going. Trying to give it back to Party as he was going to the net. That didn't get there. He'll find it in the corner instead. Back to the blue line, over to Carroll. Carroll tries to snap one through, and that's blocked off a leg. Tatchell. It's a little bit of discomfort after the block shot. He'll walk that off. Western moving out. Pass picked off by Carroll as they tried to spring butt. Western will try the breakout one more time. This time a high flip. Stopped by the Blizzard D and played away before the forwards for Western could get there. Furlong with a quick stick to keep that one in. But chasing down Party along the boards on the near side. Higgins-Bellows in there as well. Flynn trying to dig the puck out for the Blizzard. Now it does come out. Over to the other side of the ice. McCarthy clears the zone. McCarthy bringing it down for the Blizzard. Takes his shot, goes wide. Flynn will play it back to the D. Liam Dillon in his own end. Up ahead, McCarthy. He just plays it forward. Blizzard changing up some personnel. Just 4.5 minutes remaining here in the first period. Only one goal in the frame, scored by Ben Spurl of the East Coast Blizzard. 7th goal, 15th point of the season.
And what a beautiful goal that was, Matt.
Here's Spurl looking for another. Not this time as he backhands it toward the goal and steered away by Roberts.
He did well to finish that one. That is the difference in this game so far. On the scoreboard, at least. 4 to go.
Hamlin tried to make the pass across. It was blocked on the last Western attempt. Here's Percy going toward goal. That one just put just wide. Spurl back into the middle for Kelly. And Luke Hamlin got a stick on that one to deny Joel Kelly in the slot. Austin back in for Western. Rips it high. Hamlin trying to go behind the net. He's there, centering pass. Just missed Austin. A couple of tired Kings need a change as the Blizzard come down the ice. Percy trying to feed Spurl, and the pass is behind him.
I think maybe Alex Coles just redirected that pass, or else Spurl had an open net there on that one.
Western will get the puck forward. Chance for a 2-on-1 here. Furlong plays it across. Hamlin scores!
Oh, nice play. We got a tie game here with 3 to go in the first period.
Reed Hamlin, first goal, 2nd point of the season. Set up by Furlong. 1-1 game.
Well, there was an opportunity down at one end, and as is often the case, there's comes back the other way with the numbers, 2-on-1. Finn Furlong did a good job to have the poise and the patience to get that puck safely over to Hamlin, who was all alone in front and buried his first goal in this league. Congratulations to first-year Corner Brook Royal, Reed Hamlin.
Early on, Hamlin's been a bright spot here, too. You couldn't tell he was a first-year player.
He's a good athlete. Works hard. He'll be happy to have dented the twine on this one.
And a chance to go again. And here comes Sims. Thatchell also picked up an assist on that goal, getting his first point of the year. Kept in by Bugden as he got it to Sims. Sims collides with Declan Flynn. Applin there to keep it in this time for Western.
Announcer Derek White with the goal call here to the stadium. Everybody with their rousing applause for Mr. Hamlin.
Hamlin.
His first in the league.
Sorry, that's Applin. I don't mean to step all over you, but the Kings trying to put it in the net again, and another good chance.
Oh, yeah, no, some good opportunities. There we go, 2-on-1 the other way. Roberts with a good save.
Very good stop.
I'm going to say, Matt, this has been the best period I've seen this weekend in terms of competitive hockey. Thus, shots are 13-10 right now with a minute and a half to go. Fun to watch.
Yeah, the Kings have definitely closed up that shots on goal as this one gets all the way down to Ty Comden. Both teams made some changes as Carroll gets it forward to Connors, hopped off his stick. Ryan Applin off the glass and out. Party bangs it back in, and that hit Galton as he was trying to come back and tag up. Offside against the Blizzard with just 1:08 to go in period one.
Kudos to these young Kings after having a couple of rough kind of results in the first two of this weekend 3-game set to come back this first period and get right back on the horse.
You got to have a short memory, right? Every game's a new game.
Absolutely.
1 minute to go here in period one, as Party keeps the puck in for the team in blue. Higgins-Bellows working along the wall for Western. Get it free. Austin has to skate behind his net. Austin will flip it high in the air. Higgins-Bellows knocks down Carroll, not allowing Carroll to keep the puck in. Got to keep your eyes peeled every time big number 33's on the ice. Puck stolen by Carroll. He'll come back ahead for Strong. Right on the tape. Mason Strong doesn't have a shot this time. He'll feed it back to the line for Carroll. Carroll through traffic looking for the tip in front. Owen Power was right there but couldn't bury it. Dillon's got to go all the way back behind his net to keep Austin away from him. That should do it for the period, and it does.
Well, here on Rogers Television's coverage of the U18 League, AAA League, it's 1-1 after one period here at the Quarterbrook Civic Center. Mark Lambswood, Matt Little with you. We'll catch you for the start of the second. Got a little scoring summary on your screen. You want to take it away, Matt?
Ben Spurl's 7th goal of the year, set up by Ethan Percy at 8:07, puts the Blizzard on top, and then Reed Hamlin gets his first from Furlong. And I believe it was Thatchell, could have been Castle, one of the two.
Thatchell probably, yep. I think it was, I think.
Either way, getting the assist on the goal to Reed Hamlin. That's got us tied at 1 after the opening 20 minutes. Stay with us. Plenty more hockey to come on Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Corner Brooks Civic Center. Mark Lambswood here with Matt Little, Gian's crew from Rogers TV for the second frame of Game 3 of 3 here this weekend. We got a game all knotted up at 1 apiece. Shots in the first period were 14-11 for the East Coast Blizzard. And away we go, Matt.
And And starting off the period as Liam Dillon goes into the boards. Just kind of blew a tire on that one. Blizzard will come back out of their own end. Flynn over the line. Flynn takes a shot that's blocked, goes in behind the net. Comes right back to him. Couldn't get it in front, kept in at the line, however. Ethan Hines was there. Once again, at the point, Blizzard able to keep it in. McCarthy. Back to the line, Hines there to keep it in again. And it goes off a leg. Back down the ice come the Kings. Sims misfired as he was looking for space around Declan Flynn.
Sometimes when you start off a period, as Zamboni has done, there's these little water spots, and you need to be careful in the first few minutes of any period. I've noticed already a play or two down in the East Coast end that has affected the play. I think that time on Sims' shot, it affected his ability to get that one off.
Well, we're also still playing hockey in September, mid-September at that. Not exactly peak hockey weather just yet.
You need crisp passes, and you need that fire that puck and be sure of things, certainly at all times. As case face-off will be down in the King zone to Ryan Roberts' right. 2 minutes indeed.
Eventually it will be, mid-November, and it'll be super cold days, and we'll have nice crisp ice. In the meantime, I watched a cruise ship come into port here today.
Busy cruise ship season out this way.
It's been busy on both ends of the island. Lovely to see.
Oh,
shot by Percy,
shot
just high.
by Percy. It's the Game of Thrones saying that certainly winter is coming. If you're into Game of Thrones.
I'll still hold on to fall as long as we can here.
Hang on, Lambs, with the leaves have to change first.
Percy gets it back to the point. Takes it back from Carroll. Over to Spurl. Back again to Carroll at the point. Percy looking for Spurl. Knocked down by the Kings. And Western will clear. .110 to go in the power play as Spurl moves back in. Stops up and looks for help. Feeds it into the corner, Percy. Ethan Percy moves it back in for Spurl in the corner. Back to Percy again at the line. Spurl one more time. Can't get a shot away as he was covered by Austin. Percy and Spurl back and forth again. Spurl from the point, deflected just wide, and right at the side of the net. That's covered up quickly. Cam Pardy on the doorstep, but Ryan Roberts gets a glove on it.
Real nice job by Pardy to get his body in front there and go to that dirty spot where you get some bumps and bruises sometimes. Him and I believe it was Kevin Gosney in front battling for that positioning. Those are the kinds of things you definitely have to do to put another one up on the board. 35 seconds left on the man advantage for the Blizzard, the penalty to Furlong. 16:58 to go. Shots on goal are 15-11. Puck will be dropped just outside the King zone.
First penalty of the game against either team. And the Austin in the face-off circle against Connors. Gavin Connors wins it. So 30 seconds left to work, 5-on-4 for the Blizzard. Dillon drops it off for Connors. Carries it in. Connors goes around behind the net. Back to the blue line for Dillon. Dillon feeding it in, but taken away by Western, and they clear. Ty Comden moving the puck quickly up the ice. Right back to Connors. Connors shot blocked by Bugden. And sent down again by Western. That's it. Furlong returns to the ice.
for the most part. Pretty good job by the Kings to kill off that penalty. A chance or two earlier on in the man advantage, but other than that, they've kept the Blizzard off the board for that one.
Yeah, not a lot of clear-cut opportunities for the Blizzard on that one. As Hines drives forward, backhander toward the net. Steered away by Roberts. Applin got it up the boards for Sims. Tyler Sims away for Higgins-Bellows. Long-range shot knocked down by Comden, and he'll cover up. Ty Comden getting a little bit of extra action for the East Coast Blizzard this weekend. He played on Friday and came in relief, played the third period yesterday after Will Morgan left the game, precautionary reasons. Morgan back on the bench in a backup role here today.
I'd wondered about that. Yeah, I came in yesterday kind of midway through the third and noticed that Comden was in net. I'd wondered if he played a second game in a row or maybe if it was in relief. Hopefully Jim Morgan will be okay.
As it goes with hockey season, only September, and a good half the team's already beaten up.
Oh, yeah. A couple of players for the Kings with some injuries from the opening weekend, and maybe some nagging injuries as well already over this weekend for both sides.
Yeah, it is part of the game, but these guys are tough. Sims trying to drive. Comden comes out, plays it with the paddle to get rid of it. Blizzard on the attack again. Strong can't get the shot away as he was coming through the middle of the ice. Back out, Griffiths. Declan Flynn tried to play it over to the other side, stopped up. Coming back out is Galton. Mason Galton took the shot, blocked by Daw. Now Furlong will find it in his own end. He'll play it off the boards and down the ice. It will miss the net, so that's an icing call against the Western Kings.
That'll go for an icing. Face-off will be down back in the Western zone. These Kings will be on the road September 20th, 21st, and 22nd for a 3-game set. The Pinnacle Growlers at DF Barnes Arena. But one more to go here in Corner Brook this weekend. Tied at 1-1 with a little over 14 to go here in the second period.
Oh, a big hit there as Tatchell throws his weight around. At the line, kept in by Western. Drew Moores moved the puck before Furlong could get there. Takes a return pass. He and Flynn will get going down the ice. Flynn brings it in. Has it taken away by Cumby. And Cumby and Flynn continue to do battle. Puck comes out up in the air. Finally bounces out. And Blizzard will try to turn it back in. Party gonna shoot. Roberts will come out of his net, stop it back there, let Cumby pick it up. Around the boards, gets back to the line, but the Blizzard keep it in. Falls to Flynn. Jordy Flynn shoots and scores.
Yeah, that was a big mistake really on the wall by number 26 on the Kings. A little bit too careless along the boards, picking that easy pass up along the wall with no players on them. Puck squirts out to the D, get it on net and score the go-ahead goal, 2-1. An unforced error, really. That was a costly one. 13:21 here in the second. Blizzard take the lead.
Well, Flynn's got to keep pace. Ben Spurl got his 7th goal of the season in the first period. That's number 7 for Jordy Flynn. But those two tied for the team lead. Here comes Austin back for the Kings. Austin will take a shot that's blocked. And he and Dillon go along the back wall. Blizzard get it out, ahead to McCarthy. Forward for Moores. Drew Moores gets knocked down. Drew Moores and Thomas McCarthy pick up the assists on that goal to Jordan Flynn. Blizzard in front 2-1 here with 7.5 gone in the second period. Moore's a little tip forward for Percy. Off the wall, McCarthy. McCarthy tried to give it back to Percy going to the net. It did get there. And Percy unable to get it past Roberts. Reed Hamlin couldn't pull that puck under control. Now Applin will pick it up. He'll shoot it in from outside the blue line, right on goal, off the goalie's blocker. Spurl back forward for Kelly. Percy's with him. Kelly put it back in front, nobody there. Taken away by Applin. Ryan Applin shooting it in from outside the line again. Too hot to handle for the goaltender. All the way around the wall and all the way back out. Aiden Applin gave it away to Spurl. Spurl with the shot. And a save made by the keeper.
Yeah.
Three here today.
It was a tough save that Roberts made look pretty easy. Good goaltending right out at the top of the crease, cutting down the angle. Perfect square to the shooter. Not a lot of room to get around him.
Nice read by the goalie for sure.
Back in comes Percy. Spurl waiting for a drop pass. It didn't come. Percy attacked the net, but the goaltender tight to the post. Sims gets it away for the Kings. Declan Flynn there for the Blizzard, and he shoots it out of play.
Right off one of those brand new True gloves. And we'll get a face-off somewhere in the neutral zone here. 11:01 to go now in the second period. Nice back and forth flow to this one.
Then Spurl moves the puck forward for Ethan Percy. Percy goes into the high slot, then out wide, takes a shot, misfired. Puck sent out by Austin, chasing it down. Kings are offside, can't touch it. Got to go back and tag up. Blizzard will bring it back out of their zone. Declan Flynn attempts to get it deep, it'll go to Spurl. Spurl with a shot, save, and on the rebound, blocked. Trying to get that long pass up the boards to Alex Austin. Blizzard will come back out of their own zone again. Brought in by Kelly. Kelly trying to go between the D. Kelly to Spurl, shoots and scores.
Nice pass. Definitely had a defender there doing his best to interfere, but couldn't tie up the stick. Kind of there late, perhaps.
Yeah, all the attention was on Joel Kelly, and Spurl was able to just
they were late to
through.
arrive. Late to arrive. Wide open net on that one. Nice pass by, who was that, Matt?
That was Kelly setting up Spurl.
Kelly from the corner, drawing the attention and getting it over to his teammate Spurl, and I guess he's gone and retaken the lead with that one for Blizzard scoring.
8th goal of the season for Ben Spurl, 2nd of the hockey game. Joel Kelly picking up an assist. Kelly's assist was the only one. As we get back to it, past the halfway point of the hockey game, 3-1 East Coast Blizzard. Noah Butcher gets it all the way down. Russell in the corner. He'll feed it back to the line, but it hopped. Couldn't keep it in was Carroll. Blizzard have to go back and get back on side. Long pass down the ice, finds Butt, but he's pushed off the puck. That pass behind Connors. Played back the other way by Western. Played a little bit too hard. Going to end up as an icing call against the Kings. 9:04 to go in period number 2.
Well, you know, we've got an opening weekend under our belt. We've got some games out east, some games out west this weekend. Things are well underway. We've said thanks to some of the people that are involved. We haven't mentioned the bus drivers yet. We got to thank the bus drivers. A lot of these teams are driving around in the buses and on the buses and hanging out on the buses for long stretches, and meals and getting to the game on time and after the game and all that stuff. So kudos to all the crew that helping the travel for these teams.
A big shout out to our driver Alex, Parsons Buses, who's been helping us out all weekend. There's a lot of moving parts to these organizations.
Well, and you know, the hotels and the restaurants and the food and all of that kind of stuff too. It's a lot of logistics to making these games happen and making the league happen throughout the year.
Western going to get a power play here. Gavin Connors headed to the box for head contact. 4 minutes, I think. No, 2. I think we might have got extra.
I think there was maybe some extra that Connors had to say on his way to the box, and he might have cost him an extra bit of time. Maybe not.
Now here comes another Blizzard player to serve.
Oh, okay. Must be something else going on.
So that might have been a 2 and a 10.
White. See what he has to say about it all. Connors and Russell in the box right now. Number 4 and what's Russell? Number 3. Face off down in the Blizzard zone. Kings with the man advantage.
Cumby able to get to that one and keep it in. Applin back to Cumby. Cumby tees it up from range. That's blocked. The follow-up, and it scores!
Well, I was just about to say that they had not Matt. is it Higgins Bellows? Yeah, forgive me, I used to play with the Matt Bellows. It is Matthew Higgins Bellows.
Yes, it is Matt.
Parked in front of the net on this power play with the intent of causing some disruption, and that's exactly what had happened when the rebound came his way and he was able to get a stick on it. Nice initial save by Comden. And at 7:57 to go in the second, this is now a 3-2 hockey game. He's got that big strong body, and I guess Coach Robinson asked him to go to the front of net and cause some troubles, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah,
I believe that might be his first of the year as well.
It is. It is his first goal, and absolutely the right guy to have set up in front on that. Hard for the goalie to see around that big frame, and hard to move him out of the way.
I stand to be corrected, but it might even be his first in the league also.
Definitely his first of the year. As Cumby and Furlong battle against Power. Furlong will come away with the puck here for Western. They trail now by 1 here in the second period after the power play goal for Matt Higgins Bellows.
I used to play with the Bellows and I used to play with the Higgins. It's a wonder I got that right at all.
Reed Hamlin and Ryan Applin going to get the assists on that power play goal. It's got us 3-2 here in the second period.
Oh, sorry. That is a couple of points for Hamlin. Goal and assist.
Strong goes around behind the net. All the way back to the blue line. Then his pass was knocked down by Butt. Kings take it away. Luke Hamlin coming in. Looking for Butt with the pass. He's got him. Butt tries to go under the goalie. Comden shut it down. Big save by Ty Comden, keeping his team up 1. Coles knocks it away from a charging Strong. Now Griffiths back in his own end for the East Coast Blizzard. Through the middle, it'll find Moores. Drew Moores gives to McCarthy. McCarthy, well, dropped it back. I'm not sure if he meant to or not. Players will race down the ice, and this will be an icing call against Western. That puck up on its edge and rolling down the ice.
You know, Matt, what do you do when you're a coaching staff and you've lost a couple of, large margin type games, and how do you get your troops up for a Sunday matinee after taking a couple of those on the chin? But whatever has got on, the Kings have certainly come out with a really good effort here today, and then, like I say, got back on their horse and they're having a go at it in game number 3.
Centering pass for Flynn,
big
just
chance
missed.
for Flynn. Just wide.
Moores in behind the goal, stripped of the puck. Bugden gets it away. Here comes Butt down the left side. He'll get to center and play it in. Western gets a line change in with the puck in deep. As Party comes out with it, gives to McCarthy. McCarthy lets Flynn take it in. Flynn tried to take the shot, but he lost the handle. Along the boards, Party unable to keep it in as Austin forces it out for Western. Party all over Austin as Austin moved the puck forward. And the most recent goal scorer plays it all the way to the back wall inside the Blizzard zone. Blizzard lifted in the air, outside, back to center. Applin pinching off his man. Higgins-Bellows gets it away. Hamlin tried to give to Austin, but taken away by Sam Carroll. Carroll then gives it away in neutral ice. Kings will dump it in. Have to come back to the blue line and touch up. Carroll head up looking for a pass, but it was blocked. Kings in front. Hamlin just missed. That was a good setup for Reed Hamlin.
Great look, nice pass, just fanned on it. Big save by Ryan Roberts. Nice chance right back down at the other end.
The good shot by McCarthy. And McCarthy and Applin were all tied up with one another afterwards. Neither guy really willing to move.
Working it all out. Behind the net there, all good.
But that was a good stop by Roberts. A little bit awkward. McCarthy with a good release.
Chances at both ends, Matt. We had a nice little touch pass into Hamlin for a good look down at one end. Just fanned on it. And then right back the other way. Another great look for the Blizzard.
And back underway with 4 minutes to go here in the second period. 3-2. East Coast Blizzard lead it. Ben Spurl centering for Percy. Unable to get it on target. A full phalanx of Kings in between Percy and the net. Long range shot from Spurl goes wide. Percy will take it. His shot blocked off Cumby. Western will come back. Sims. Percy breaks it up. Everybody looking for the puck in neutral ice. It's Spurl who finds it. Ahead for Hamlin. He'll dump it in. Spurl keeps it in for the Blizzard. Spurl measures, fires. Goaltender makes a stop.
Yeah, he had a nice look that time. Roberts did well to get out of his crease and cut down that angle.
Yeah, Spurl thought he had a little bit of room on the bottom, looking 5-hole. Nothing doing.
Face off to Ryan Roberts right with 3:19 to go. Second period, game 3. Blizzard took the first 2, looking for their first points of the year in this one.
Austin attempting to get around Dillon. Can't quite do that. Percy will find the loose puck in the backboards, get it around for Kelly. Kelly shoved, but his teammates follow up. Ethan Percy through the middle. Percy puts it on goal, hit the post, and the rebound bounces wide. Ethan Hines just about had his first in blue and white.
Rattled that one off the post. Another good look for Spurl again. They're buzzing.
2.5 left to go in this period. Austin shoots it in for the Kings. That got onto the goaltender. Comden covers up.
The Blizzard have been buzzing the last few shifts. They're looking to get that 2-goal lead. Great looks. Hit the post. Ryan Roberts is thanking his post on that one, as goalies do.
It was the end of the second period yesterday where the Blizzard started to get out in front and put that hockey game out of reach.
It felt the last few minutes that they kind of stepped it up a gear or two. 2:20 or so now left to go here in the second. 3-2 hockey game.
Just got to be able to keep their heads and focus on what they're doing. As of course Gavin Connors still in the penalty box, and as when the Kings got back and got that last goal was on the power play. You don't want to give them chances if you've got them down. Applin's shot knocked away by the goaltender. Long pass right on the tape to Strong. Drop pass for Butcher. Butcher will try his luck. Save made by Roberts. Coming back. Tatchell gets in for Western. Throws it at the goal in the backhander, and that'll be covered up by Comden.
Minute and 34 to go. Shots are 25-18 now. 3-2 game. Mark Robinson and his crew have got to be pleased with this effort so far, almost through 2 complete periods here on Rogers TV. Mark Lambswood, Matt Little with you.
Furlong wins the draw clean back to Cumby. On the boards, Blizzard will get to it, but it's the Kings behind the net, centering pass. Higgins bellows. Right, he's still there in front as they bang away, it's in!
What a scramble in front of the net. Puck comes to the front where Comden does get a pad or 2 on it, maybe on a couple of occasions.
Oh, but it was Gavin Butt who found it at the end.
In time enough before it landed on one of the sticks of the Kings, squirted out there. I believe it was the player just coming out of the corner there. And that'll make it a tie game with 1:15 to go here now in the second period here in Corner Brook in game 3 of this 3-game set. Kings looking for their first points of the year.
And that was a good move. You know, going back about 40 seconds, they didn't have a really high danger scoring opportunity, but put it on net, make Comden cover it up, get the face off in that end of the rink, win it clean, and look what they're able to do.
You know, when the playoffs start in the NHL and the spaces are all taken, people are always saying, just throw it on the net, go to the net, see what happens, go in for a look, and that's exactly what happened on that goal. And we're all tied up here, knotted at 3, under a minute to go.
So Butt from Furlong is the call on that one.
Who was it with the goal?
Gavin Butt.
Gavin Butt was there to pick it up.
And Finn Furlong getting the assist.
Yeah, poking around. The puck was loose. Bit of traffic.
I'm a little bit surprised Higgins Bellows didn't get an assist too.
Okay.
He was right in there.
Yeah, he's been asked to go to the front of that, it seems, and he's delivering for his coach. 3-3 is your score with 20 seconds to go here in the second period.
Power shielding the puck from Pugden. Got it in the middle for Galton. Goalie got enough.
Yeah, a little bit of a pad on that one. Goes wide to the corner.
Rugby scrum down in the corner in the final seconds.
That'll do it.
Linesman quickly in there to make sure everybody comes apart.
Everybody's out there working hard, and it is hockey. There's contact and trying to work that puck free. Everybody is off to their respective dressing rooms. We'll see is there a scoring summary to read out to our listeners. viewers.
Well, we're all
A good
square at the end of 40
back and forth
minutes.
period. 26-19 are the shots on goal. We'll take a break, and we'll get back to you at the start of the third. Promises to be a good one. Welcome back to the Corner Brook Civic Center. Lambswood and Little here with you. Period number 3. 3-3 in game 3. The threes are wild, Matt.
Yeah.
Got that fresh ice and those little bits of water out there. Let's see if that impacts anything, but we're in a little bit of a barn burner here.
40 minutes gone, and we're right back to where we started. All square, everything even. 20 minutes to settle this one. It is a sprint from here.
Yeah, I've mentioned a couple times now before that Mark Robinson and his crew have to be happy with where things are in this one.
Face-off won by the Blizzard. Back to Party. Shot from range, and that's knocked away by the goaltender. No ice, says the linesman. Race after it. And Austin takes Carroll into the boards. Followed up by his defense partner, though. Party found it. And now up to the forward unit. Blizzard on the attack. Sharp angle shot. Pops up in the air. No one can find that rebound. Western Kings will move forward out of their own end. Tyler Sims got it into the middle. Just about came back to him, but he was tied up with Party. And a bit more mixing it up after the whistle.
Yeah, a little bit of mix up there. Face off to Goldie's left. Comden playing a solid game. Goldies are doing their thing. 26-20 are the shots right now. Just a minute into the third here.
Blizzard moving it out. Percy in stride. Kelly going to the net, but Percy had the puck knocked off his stick. They'll get it back to him. Percy plays it out wide. Declan Flynn taken away by Furlong. Gives it back to his D. Bugden. Long pass through the neutral zone. Finds Butt. Gives it to Furlong. Furlong moves across the ice. Takes a shot up high. Blizzard will come back.
Couple of guys
Percy
driving to the net. That shot's got to be on, at least for a little rebound, or you don't want to shoot that thing wide.
No, you just drive it into the goaltender's leg pads sometimes.
Yeah.
Good and hard, and you never know.
You know, it's got to be on net somehow. And some, higher level hockey, often that's exactly what the forward does on that play. They hard into the pads, and two guys driving to the net having a look. But missing it is almost like a breakout pass in some cases. 3-3 here, game 3, period 3. Couple of minutes into this one. We're back and forth here in Corner Brook.
Griffiths gives it to Flynn. Declan Flynn up ahead, missed the target. Got to go all the way down. And it is an icing call against the East Coast Blizzard. Face-off will come all the way back in front of Ty Comden. Face-off to the goaltender's left. Applin wins it. Shot from the point hit Applin on the way through. Applin will get it back for the Kings. Pass just behind Hamlin. He'll put it back on, blocked by the Blizzard. Second attempt stopped by Comden. Here comes a third attempt from Coles. That's tipped high.
Nice little take of the space there by Alex Coles to step in and make himself an option. Wide open in the slot for a good look.
Declan Flynn poked the puck free. Strong tried to hop over Applin, couldn't continue toward the net. Hand pass against the Blizzard.
Mark Robinson not afraid to use some of his first-year players out on that line just now. Young Applin and Hamlin out on the same line that time. Had a good game, have had a good weekend.
Some teams around the league have more third-year players than others. There's more veterans than others on some teams, but you believe in your crew, the guys you got. as Connors takes a shot that's blocked. Gavin Connors had that long penalty in the second period, so he should be fresh. Into the middle, broken up by Western. Dillon from range. Butcher was in front looking for a tip. Unable to get Wood on it.
Just missed tipping that, I think. I think he never got a piece. I think Ryan Roberts was able to cover that one over, and really good rebound control because Butcher was on the doorstep waiting for that puck to drop. 16:39 to go. Shots are 27-22 in favor of the Blizzard.
Here comes Western back out of their own end. Puck taken away by Connors in the neutral zone. Kings will have to try one more time. There's Furlong. Under pressure from Connors. Plays it to the D. Pass missed, looking for Sims. And back out again to neutral ice. Liam Dillon for the Blizzards. Looking to pass to Russell. That's knocked down by Tyler Sims. Into the middle. Sims in on goal. And Chase Sims was all alone in front of the net. Unable to beat the keeper.
That was Sims to Sims. Really good job by Tyler to draw a crowd from St. Anthony, and all the way from St. Anthony to Port aux Basques. Got Chase Sims cutting all alone to the front of the net. Wasn't able to bury that one to go ahead 4-3. Here with 15:48 to go now in the third period of this one. Good chances back and forth. Certainly the best game of this weekend.
St. Anthony to Port aux Basques, so no relation between the two Sims?
That I would have to fact check on. I would have to, I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah, it might go back a little ways. Shot off the side of the net. Back in front, the backhander. Blocked again. Another attempt. Not sure whether that was the goaltender or the post that kept that one out, but it sure didn't miss by much. Blizzard come back the other way. McCarthy all the way in behind the net. He and Applin both went down in a heap. Carroll trying to keep it in at the point, but Moores had fallen, slipped in front of him. And now the puck back into the Blizzard end. Reed Hamlin takes it away. Oh, what a save by Comden.
Real nice job by Comden.
Back to Austin.
Another good look.
Scores!
Austin collects the rebound. East Coast Blizzard trying to clear after that first attempt by Hamlin. Nice save by Comden to bail his crew out. The puck comes loose again in the Blizzard zone. Alex Austin finds the puck and buries it. 4-3 now, 14:50 to go here in this third period. Kings looking to find their first points of the year.
Austin had just stepped onto the ice after a line change, so he was wide open, nobody picking him up, coming back through, and just in the perfect spot for that rebound.
Sometimes things line up for you that way. Certainly did for Alex Austin that time, and he knows what to do with that puck in that instance.
Austin with a goal in yesterday's game for Western, and a goal again here today. Spurl looking low, paid save made. Reed Hamlin and Gavin Butt picking up the assists. So the Kings in front here in the third period, 4-3. 14 minutes to play. And Austin coming back. Takes a shot himself, put it wide.
That might be something that the coach might want to go over with his players for the next time around, is getting that thing on net when others are driving, having a little look. We got to get that shot on net.
Now, you mentioned earlier that miss can sometimes be a breakout pass, and on that miss, that came
Absolutely.
way back out.
It's really, really, really important for a lot of reasons.
Plenty of noise being made now, but the Western Driving School Kings in the driver's seat.
I see what you did there, Matt. I see what you did there. Oh, no.
Centering pass. Kelly. Put it high.
Kelly waltzing down Broadway. I think one of the D got a stick on that. It didn't get through to the goalie, but another really good look for the Blizzard.
Tyler Sims trying to move it along the wall. Western will keep it in. Misfired. And now Spurl racing after the loose puck. So is Applin. And Ryan Applin just won the race. Back out into neutral ice. Liam Dillon shoots it in. Blizzard tag up. Galton will go chase it down. Mason Galton will get there. Plays it to the back wall. Strong. Mason Strong fighting for space. Goes down. Pulled down a player with him. But the Kings are away. They'll get to center. Dump it down the ice and make a line change. That one takes a bounce off the glass. Falls to Applin. And a glove save made.
Ryan Applin with a good shift. Did well with in his own end to stay with the offensive forward there on the play down his own end, and jumps into the play, makes a little read off a funny carom in the offensive zone, and had a good offensive opportunity. He did well to stay with the much larger Spurl in his own end. And it all starts with just how strong a skater he is. He's not a big defenseman, but he certainly has high hockey IQ and the ability to skate. And love his compete, that kid from Deer Lake Minor Hockey.
Along the back wall in the western end. Kings will move it up. Back out to neutral ice. Ethan Hines takes control for the Blizzard, and then dumped in by Party. Higgins bellows off the glass. Party got down to a knee to keep it in. Again, held in at the line. Goaltender's got to come out to cover it up.
Matt, this here is an exciting hockey game that we're involved in here today, but I want to switch gears for one moment. I'm just reading off of my social media page that the 13 and under Pasadena Pirates have just won the AA Baseball Atlantic Championships in Fredericton, PEI, going undefeated and beating PEI by a mercy rule in the 5th inning of the finals. A lot of those baseball players are hockey players from the the Deer Lake and Pasadena area in particular. And so big congratulations to all involved with the 13 and under UAA Pasadena Pirates.
Austin shot just
Austin goes wide. A lot of these hockey players that are out here from Western also play different sports, and want to shout out to those guys. What a cross-ice pass by the Blizzard. Finds its way into the gaping net this time, 4-4. I can't even get out the baseball stuff, and these hockey players are making great plays on the ice out here, Matt.
Gavin Connors brings it down the ice and slides it over to Jonathan Russell. Wide open cage.
Not so fast, say the Blizzard. 4-4 here with a little over 10 to go. These guys are going back and forth. Everyone's into it. Teams are smacking the boards on the draw. And this continues to be a barn burner. Shots on goal are 30-27. And it's all knotted up again.
4th goal of the season for Johnny Russell. Has the game knotted up. Brought in by Butcher. He and Applin will go to the back wall. And now the Kings will bring it out. Up to center and dumped in. Ethan Hines getting his first point as an East Coast Blizzard member, as he also gets an assist along with Gavin Connors on that tying goal.
Nice play for them to get it across to the open man and bury that thing. 9:59, now just under 10 to go, 4-4. Face-off will come to Comden's right. Down in the Blizzard zone. Great hockey game here this afternoon.
Tied when we started the period. Halfway through the period, we're still tied again. Blizzard on the attack. McCarthy tried to feed it into Moores going toward the net, but that's blocked up by Cumby. And Cumby will come back. Cumby misfired on his shot. He'll stay with it, however. Declan Flynn shadowing him closely along the boards. Cumby using that body well to keep Flynn off the puck and sent it around the back wall. Now Butt back behind the net. Nobody there in white. Flynn off the boards and out. Drew Moores is going to get to it, but he doesn't have any help. And the Kings take the puck away. Up to Butt, who's always waiting for that stretch pass at center. Gains the line. Gavin Butt gets shoved by Dillon, and the puck is turned over. Carroll for the Blizzard. Turned back over to the Kings. And then the Blizzard will find it in the slot and take it away. Dillon up to center, dumps in. Daw around for Bugden. Hamlin tipping it forward for Austin. Across for Butt. Butt will throw it at the goal. Off the goaltender's blocker. On the counterattack is Flynn. Jordy Flynn back for the Blizzard. Gets around the defender and then roofed the shots.
Nice move there on defenseman Bugden.
McCarthy shoves his man out of the way. McCarthy keeps it in for Moores in the office. Trying to center that puck in front of the net. Drew Moores still there, drops it off in the corner. Around again for Moores, back in front just behind McCarthy. 3 Kings away. Austin carries in, Luke Hamlin going to the net. They try to feed him, but the pass just behind. Ryan Applin gets to it to keep it alive for the Kings. Over to the other side of the ice, Blizzard get it out. Applin back in control. Dished off, now move forward, looking for Luke Hamlin. He's going to turn and go off on a change as the puck goes deep in the Blizzard end. Carroll to Hines. Battling against Chase Sims. Kelly won the puck free and just shot it deep. Lambswood gets it around the wall. Sims unable to get it outside the zone. Now the Kings will tap it out, but Furlong couldn't get away. Hines across to Percy. Gets over the blue line. Percy all the way around behind the net. He's got players in front as Percy completes a lap. Ethan Percy now back on his forehand. He'll throw it at the goal, and that's just high. Off the glass and out. Hines moves it to Kelly, lets it go to Percy. He's going to dump it in deep. Goaltender will stop it, let Cumby come back and pick it up. Percy will find it in the corner. Percy centering pass goes through everybody. And the puck is back out all the way down to the Blizzard blue line. Kings make a line change. Hines ahead for Spurl. Spurl moves in. Drifts across. Spurl takes a shot that's blocked. Higgins-Bellows got in front of it. Another shot blocked from the wall.
Higgins-Bellows blocked that shot, got that in the leg somewhere. Managed to get to the bench for a change.
Puck knocked down by Western, back out to center ice. Blizzard in control, Joel Kelly. Uses the boards to bank it up to Ben Spurl. Now Kelly comes in to help out. 4 players along the wall, Kelly knocked down. And it's Butt who comes out of there for the Western Kings. Austin shooting it in from center. Comden will stop it in behind the net. Declan Flynn will pick it up. Gives it to Hines. Back over for Flynn. Up ahead now, Spurl for Kelly. Percy just onside. Percy toward the net, missed. Griffiths there at the point. Gives it back to Percy. Chopped up by Aiden Applin. and sent out. It'll fall to Austin. Austin behind the D. Alex Austin in on goal. He scores!
I tell you what, Alex did sneak in behind the D, gather that puck, and he didn't have much to work with. Compton did come out and challenge him, but Alex gave that little forehand hezzy, opened up Compton just that little bit, and that's where he managed to slide it through the 5-hole to make this a 5-4 game in favor of the Western Kings on the 30th shot of their game to tie the Blizzard at 30. When we have been used to it being more of a 2-to-1 ratio, things are all even on the shot board, but the Western Kings with that goal advantage here with a little under 5 to go in Game 3, looking for their first points of the year.
2 Kings goals in the period, both off the stick of number 88.
Pair for Alex Austin.
Now Hamlin will get it in his own end for Western. Hamlin will dump it in wide of the net. Lone assist on that last one is the goalie getting into it.
Lots going on here, Matt.
Tight side headlock applied by Luke Hamlin.
I think a glove save, and perhaps we'll have to get a little replay on that if we can, but I don't know if Mr. Hamlin was in, Luke Hamlin was in looking for rebound, if there was an extra bit of curricular going on there that Mr. Comden didn't like after the whistle. He certainly did not like what happened and came out of his crease to let Mr. Hamlin know exactly how he felt. 4:29 to go now. We'll see what the referees do to pick the bones out of this melee.
So Luke and Reed are gone to the penalty box for Western.
One Hamlin from Corner Brook, one Hamlin, I believe, from up the Great Northern Peninsula in the Port Saunders, Port Schwa area.
Just waiting to see if any Blizzard players are going in. I can't imagine that only went one way.
We'll see what announcer Derek White has to say as he gets the word from the officials. 4:29 to go now. Kings up 5-4 on the goal, second goal of the game by Alex Austin this period. Shots on goal, as mentioned, are 30 apiece. The announcer Derek White waiting to hear from the officials on exactly the call.
So if nothing else, I imagine there's a roughing call against Ty Comden that someone else is going to have to serve.
Somebody will have to serve that for him, unless they want to get a net. Looks like it's Dylan. The shorter straw, or perhaps
Owen Power there too.
Power. We'll see what's what here.
No, never mind. Power skating back toward the bench.
Looks like Dylan maybe is serving for Compton. Five aside for the draw here. Looks like it's a wash. We'll continue on with some 5-on-5 hockey.
Back underway, 4:20 to go. Kings up 1. Flynn with speed. Gives it to Strong. Back to the line. Carroll kept it in. Toward the net, swatted away by the keeper. Kings will come back out. So it's a 4-minute head contact penalty, one against each team. Or several 4-minute head contact penalties, but they did balance out at the end.
Yeah, there was a lot going on, a lot to pick the bones out of there after that whistle. So here we are still with some 5-on-5 hockey. There wasn't much of a whistle at all for quite a long stretch in this period until that mix-up.
Can't quite keep it in at the line. Blizzard have to go back, get back on side. Kings will flip it out. Carroll gets back in for the East Coast Blizzard. Played in behind the net. Back to the line, kept in. Gavin Connors got to it. Shot up high from Mason Strong, and a nice save made by Roberts.
That's one that Mr. Roberts is probably going to handle more times than not. He'll get the draw to his left. Sorry, his right. It looks like the referee is standing to the right. 3:14 to go now. Kings hanging on to this 1-goal lead on a goal, his second of the game, by Alex Austin. He'll take the face-off for the Kings.
Percy won it clean. Point
Nice
shot from
pass
Declan
save.
Flynn. Good save indeed by Roberts. From the slot, Spurl tried, couldn't get the shot through. And Austin in a race for it. Big sprawl from Declan Flynn. He had to, and he got it right.
Was a great
Denies
play.
Alex Austin.
Big play.
Flynn gets the puck back in deep. Gets pulled down, and a penalty coming up to Western. Interference will be the call.
Looks like maybe Gavin Butt.
Yeah, what a job by Declan Flynn. He makes the play at one end, and then he draws the penalty at the other.
Keeping his feet moving. Got taken down by Gavin. And the Blizzard will get a chance to even this one up. 2:38 to go in the period. 2-minute minor to Butt.
There
and
it is.
The coaches will want to think about it a little bit more. Timeout, I would imagine, by maybe. Did you get which team it was?
Yeah, it's head coach Mike Lee for the East Coast Blizzard.
Mike Lee
calling
wants
his
to talk it
timeout.
over with his troops. Draw something up on the whiteboard. See if they can execute. You're watching Rogers TV's coverage of game number 3 of these two teams going at it this weekend. Friday night was a 9-1 result, correct me if I'm wrong, for the East Coast Blizzard. And again yesterday, a 12-2 drubbing of these Western Kings. So coming into this one, to have a 5-4 lead and a couple to go, I'm sure Mark Robinson is very, very pleased with his crew. We'll see what the next couple of dramatic minutes have in hold for us. The goalie is now pulled for the Blizzard. Probably the right thing to do with the draw to Ryan Roberts right down in the Kings zone. Big face-off here.
Blizzard do win the draw. They're up 6-on-4. As you said, Mark, net is empty. Blizzard working around. Lots of time here in the power play. Passes behind Gavin Connors. He'll take it off the wall. At the side of the net here. Around behind. Back out in front looking for Spurl, but Chase Sims blocked it up. Can't clear the zone. Declan Flynn get the body in the way. And again Flynn with the block. In on goal. Shot, he scores! Percy!
There were a couple of opportunities, maybe 3, to clear the zone. It's pretty rough when you're down by a couple, 6-4, but the goalie pulled. The Blizzard were buzzing, moving the puck around. But that puck did come to the stick of 2 or 3 Kings trying to clear the zone. They just could do it. A big block on the blue line to keep the puck in. I'm not quite sure which defenseman it was to keep the puck in, and there was a fan or two on it, but the puck bobbled in front, and all of a sudden there was a 2-on-0 in front of the net. They buried the biscuit, and it's 5-5 now on a costly penalty by Butt.
I'll tell
the
you,
Western Kings.
Declan Flynn just got at least second star of this game. He stopped Austin at one end, he drew the penalty at the other, and then he's the one that blocked both clearing attempts by Western that led to that goal.
Some of these things don't make the stat sheet, but the coaches notice these plays. They are difference-making plays.
Austin trying to end it.
Now looking for his third.
Kept off. Minute 15 to go, tied at 5. Spurls on the outside for the Blizzard. Centering pass in front, Kings will take it away. Aiden Applin fires it down the ice, stopped by Comden, and he's forced to cover up. So Western will get the face-off inside the attacking zone with exactly 1 minute to play in regulation time.
Great game here. Shots on goal are 34-32. What a back and forth affair we've had here today. Chances at both ends almost all afternoon.
And of course, remember, if we get to extra time, it's 3-on-3 overtime in this league, followed by, for 5 minutes, followed by a shootout. 45 seconds left as Connors brings it in. Ryan Applin making sure he doesn't get a shot. Furlong skates behind his goal. Gives it to Butt. Butt will play it off the glass and out back to neutral ice. 30 seconds remaining. Aiden Applin trying to put it deep. Didn't work. Knocked forward by the Blizzard. Gavin Connors will win possession. Connors in front. What a block by Cumby!
Great job by Cumby to help out his D partner.
Cumby might have saved at least a point for his team on that one. Final 10 seconds. Connors gives it to Flynn. Went off of Austin, got down to the goal. Goaltender, brave play to stand up and get rid of it. Kings put it back on him. That's it.
I think we're headed to some 3-on-3 here on Rogers TV. Matt, what do you think?
Little bonus coverage. My apologies to the teams waiting in the tunnel behind, waiting for their ice time.
Indeed. They're going to have to wait a little bit longer here at the Corner Brook Civic Center and lodge their complaints to Willie Smith, my partner who's away this weekend, not able to call these games. I want to thank Matt for joining us and helping us out all weekend long with these games. Great job on the call here. So whoever's waiting to get on the ice right now, give it to Willie Smith. Kara Mark Lambswood on Rogers TV. Of course, I'm joking. We're going to get some extra hockey here.
I believe this is just the second game in the league so far this year to go to overtime. The first one of the year between the Growlers and the Osprey went to OT. Pinnacle Growlers scored with about 40 seconds left in the OT to win that game. So the Western Kings have points for the first time this year. You're locked in to getting at least one.
They'll get a point for this at a minimum.
At a minimum. There's still one extra point to play for. Whoever wins either in overtime or the shootout. 5 minutes here, 3-on-3 overtime.
You know what? You know they want to go for their dub at home, see if they'll get one. But if they do or if they don't, they've got a lot to kind of take from this hockey game, build on their confidence. Some of these young players getting increased ice time, showing their coach what they can do, both ends of the ice. This was a 2-to-1 ratio in the first two games in terms of shots on goal. It's dead even on the scoreboard and dead even on the shots on goal here today on 35 shots each. And we're going to head for some overtime hockey, 3-on-3 at the Corner Brook Civic Center on Rogers TV. Here we go, Matt.
Ethan Percy, Ben Spurl, Liam Dillon, Alex Austin, Aiden Applin, and Michael Cumby, the three-man units. Possession so key in the 3-on-3 overtime. Percy carries the puck in for the Blizzard. Goes around behind the net. Percy takes a shot, kick save by Roberts. And now the Blizzard have to draw back as the Kings take over.
You need some good skaters. You need some good hockey IQ. You need some poise out here right now.
Yeah, battling the nerves might be the worst of it. Austin calling for that long pass. Instead, Cumby will skate. Lets Applin bring it in. Applin put the shoulder down like he was going to go to the net, but he thinks better of it. Back to Austin at the line. Applin set up in front. Cumby back defending. Now Austin doesn't like what he sees. He's going to take it back out. Now he'll come forward again. Austin to Applin. Back over to Austin along the boards. Back to Cumby. Cumby will fire, glove save, and he holds on to it. Ty Comden.
You know, there's that poise from these three first-year player, Aiden Applin, with an opportunity out there with Austin and Cumby to move that puck around. Lots of poise on that possession. Got a nice look. Got it on net. Nice save by Comden to keep this knotted at 5.
Furlong, Hamlin, and Bugden now out there for the Kings. Blizzard won the draw. They've got Gavin Connors, Jordan Flynn, and Declan Flynn in possession. Flynn moves in for the Blizzard, but lost it. Furlong's going to win the race. Furlong, Jordy Flynn tracking back. He does enough as the shot went just wide. On the counterattack, here comes Flynn. Jordan Flynn moves into the middle. Shot, stick save, Roberts.
Great job by Finn Furlong to get on his horse and help out his D on that opportunity by the Blizzard the other way after having a really good chance to score and put this one on ice.
Puck turned over to the Blizzard. Jordy Flynn tried to hit Connors, but it goes all the way down to the goaltender. Now Ryan Applin on the ice.
Be careful with that one as it was right on net.
Austin back onto the ice for the Kings as it's brought in by Tyler Sims. Sims played it back to Applin outside the line. They got a reset. Here's Austin. Declan Flynn in front of him. Austin will take the shot. Fought off by the keeper as he makes a save off the shoulder up high.
Kings got to clear the zone. 2:20 to go now.
Back in by Sims. Puck stolen away by Connors. Chance to go 2-on-1 with Jordy Flynn. Jordy Flynn on the left side. Flynn couldn't get a shot away.
Nice stick check there by Sims.
Blizzard players have been on the ice for a while. They're going to hustle back and make a change. 2 minutes remaining in the overtime. Sims, cross ice pass. Applin brings it in. Applin trying to get around Kelly, throws it back. Austin is there, but he'll take it back out to neutral ice. It's a smart play. You don't want to force anything here in the overtime. Sims will drop it back. Austin to Cumby. 90 seconds left in the OT. Cumby under pressure from Strong, and Strong stripped that puck. Mason Strong might have a chance to go. Defender all over him. Strong with the backhander, he scores!
Well, I'm going to say it. Strong was just too strong on that play. On 2 or 3 occasions, there were battles for that puck with Western Kings players, and he managed to keep upright on his edges, battle for that puck, and backhand that thing in the net.
There was nothing else that Luke Hamlin could do. He was all over him, would have taken a penalty or worse if he had done anything more. Strong, just as you say, too strong, driving toward the net. A pretty finish with the backhander, and with 1:18 to go in the overtime, the Blizzard take the extra point.
Yeah, he was, he was strong on the puck, is the way as the hockey phrase, and made something out of nothing on that play, and that something was the win. 6-5 here in OT. Had their goalie pulled 6-on-4. They managed to get the equalizer and get the one in the extra frame. This next user group can now come on the ice when the Zamboni is on after the handshakes. Great hockey game here, Matt.
Oh, fantastic hockey game. Not going to lie, from depending on what team you were cheering for, or from a neutral's perspective, we've had some stinkers this weekend. No matter who you were cheering for, no matter if you just wanted to watch a game of hockey, not invested in either team, this one was fantastic, start to finish. Can't ask for
Chances
more.
at both ends. Shots on goal, final shots on goal for the game are 39-38. And that one extra goal, or that one extra shot, was the game-winning goal in overtime. We thank you for watching Rogers TV's coverage of these three games, these two teams. What a barn burner we just had, and I thank you, Matt, for helping out on this broadcast, these home games for the Kings, and Gian and his crew. Kings are on the road to the Growlers DF Barnes Arena next weekend. We wish them well. And that's it for Lambswood and Little here in Corner Brook.
feedback on this show or find out how you can get involved, email us at comments@rogerstv.com or visit our website.
You're watching Rogers TV.
They've reached the summit!
Back-to-back Stanley Cup victories.
Greatness.
And a new legacy begins!
Absolutely amazing.
It has happened in Vegas.
Is not a destination.
And lightning has struck twice.
It is a continuous journey that never ends.
These are the moments you dream of. Stanley Cup champions!
Are you low on food? Struggling to pay the bills? Overwhelmed by life's challenges? When you need support but don't know where to turn, just dial 211. 211 connects you to the programs or services near you.
211, how can I help you?
211, help starts here.
This pitching clinic so far.
I'm Kevin Gosman, and this is the art of pitching.
We had a plan. Catcher, pitching coach, and I talked about before.
Just attack guys from pitch one.
Huge strikeout.
When it comes like body language of the hitter, it's more so like how aggressive they are.
He is some kind of locked in right now.
You look at if they move or try to get closer to the plate, the more that I can keep the pressure on them, they can't get in the rhythm.
He understands the art of pitching.
You're watching Rogers TV. You're watching Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
The music industry ate me up and spit me out in a matter of 10 minutes. You were right.
What?
You were right.
I was right. You know, the thing is, I did just fine without you.
I don't believe it.
Oh, really? Can I hear it? Yeah. Thank you.
I don't believe
Thank
it.
you.
Not for 1 second. Where's my shoe?
Your shoe? James, what are you doing? You know what? I have an idea.
What?
Next up, we have Cohen Chalk, who's going to do a little bit of magic for us.
That'll cheer me up.
Maybe he'll make him appear. And it's his birthday today.
Oh.
So, everyone, welcome Cohen.
How is everybody tonight? All right, I'm going to show you the first magic trick that I ever learned. It goes like this. Grab the air just like that. Get a little handkerchief, okay? And if you're going to make something appear just the same, you need to make it good. You need to make it disappear, okay? But where'd it go? People always ask. Where'd it go? I don't know, but for the next trick, I need 2 volunteers. And the great thing about stage magic is that you 2 are going to come up and help me with that. Okay? What's your name?
Regina Mitchell.
Regina Mitchell and Phil Power. All right, Regina, you come over here. Regina, can you put your hand out like this? All right, Regina, I need you to hold this. And here's a prediction, okay? I wrote down a name of a card on a piece of paper and sealed it in this envelope. Regina's gonna hold it to make sure I do nothing tricky with that prediction. Phil, did I talk to you before the show?
No.
Do you have any idea what I'm about to do to you, Phil?
No.
All right, Phil, can you come right here?
Sure.
Can you lie down flat on your back, please? Back. All right, girls, bring out the saw. Didn't Phil get up? I'm not gonna cut you in half. I would have no idea how to put Phil back together. Okay. I'm gonna do a magic trick. So Phil, I want you to name a number between 1 and 52. We'll try and keep it low because I gotta count this number out. All right, Phil, name that number for me.
7.
7, okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th card. Phil, you wanna take that card and show it to the audience, please? 7th card is the Jack of Diamonds. All right, she didn't touch that, I didn't touch that. Can you please open the prediction? Really hope I'm right. Don't move that card. And the Jack.
It was the Jack of Diamonds.
Back to your seat. Thank you so much, guys. Actually, Phil, can you stay right there for a moment? All right. Can you please give a warm welcome to my lovely assistants, Caitlin Shepard and Kelsey Hogan. With them, they have a full length of chain. It's a real length of chain, so Phil, why don't you come on over here?
Behind or front?
Come on, just feel the chain. It's a real chain, no gimmicks, no tricks, right, Phil?
Real chain.
Real chain. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the trick I'm about to perform for you right now is extremely dangerous, so please, if you will, no flash photography. All right. And don't flat at home. All right, I'm gonna take this just like that. Around my neck, okay? Ladies, want to take 2 ends of this. Are you ready? 1, 2. They're actually gonna do it, guys. All right, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Well, I definitely know who I'm having at my next birthday party.
Yeah, he's wicked. Hey, Heather, what was your favorite part of the entire ambassador contest this week?
That's a tough one. It'd be a bit easier to tell you my least favorite part.
Why, what's that?
Your Pepsi burps. If anyone doesn't know what James' Pepsi burp is, it's when he struts in the room with his can of Pepsi. I'm going to do a full little demonstration right here. He has this can of Pepsi and James. So he comes in and then he just swigs it and he gets about this close. And before he says anything, he's like, and the stench is like enough to knock
You're
you
really
out.
harsh.
No,
I did
seriously,
no
James,
such
like,
thing. I did no such thing. Moving on. Next, we have Mackenzie Squires, who is going to play a piece on clarinet by the composer Saint Saëns. So give it up for her. Anyway, next we have Elizabeth Keeping, who's going to be playing piano and singing the song The Call. So welcome her to the stage.
It started out as a feeling, which then turned into a hope, which then turned into a quiet thought, which then turned into a quiet word. And then that word grew louder and louder till it was a battle cry. I'll come back when you call me. No need to say goodbye. Just because everything's changing doesn't mean it's never been this way before. All you can do is try to know who your friends are as you head off to the war. Pick a star on the dark horizon and follow the light. You'll come back when it's over. No need to say goodbye. You'll come back when it's over. No need to say goodbye. Now we're back to the beginning. It's just a feeling and no one knows yet. But just because they can't feel it too doesn't mean that you have to forget. Let your memories grow stronger and stronger till they're before your eyes. You'll come back when they call you. No need to say goodbye. You'll come back when they call you. No need to say goodbye.
So next up, we're gonna have a monologue from a Disney movie, which I can relate to because I'm kind of like Cinderella, if you know what I mean.
If you're Cinderella, then what does that make me?
The ugly stepbrother, I think.
The ugly
Yes,
stepbrother. How did I see that
definitely.
coming?
Because you asked for it, James. You really did set yourself up for that one.
Fair enough.
So please welcome Caitlin Osman, who will be doing her very own monologue.
It isn't easy being an ugly stepsister. Everybody always feels so sorry for poor little Cinderella. But what about me? I deserve some sympathy too. Does my fairy godmother ever turn up with a magic wand? Does the prince ever ask me to dance at the ball? Not on your life. The best I can hope for with my pumpkins is a decent piece of pie. And as for those rats, well, rats are rats, with their skinny tails and sneaky eyes, nibbling and gnawing at the garbage. I never saw one yet who turned into a coachman. If you ask me, that Cinderella is weird. She certainly isn't normal. Besides the fact that she has naturally curly hair and wears size 4.5 shoes, she's so good-natured that it's downright sickening. If you had to dust and sweep and clean all day long, would you be singing to the birds?
No.
Certainly not. No sensible person would. All right. Some people do say I'm jealous of her, and maybe I am, but with good reason. I lived on 700 calories a day before that ball for 3 weeks.
Stop, I don't want to hear anymore.
I did my leg lifts faithfully. I got a perm, a manicure, a facial. I even bought a new dress, blue velvet, designer label. I mean, I was ready. Princey, I thought to myself, here I come.
Just running, fighting.
And what happened? Little Cindy, who has never seen the inside of a health club before in her life, and who doesn't know the calorie difference between a carrot stick and a chocolate eclair, whips up some dress out of some old curtains from Walmart, waltzes off to the ball, and snags the prince.
You're taking the eyes off me.
It isn't fair. It really isn't fair.
You can't be Cinderella. You
I'm
can't
much more
be
graceful than
Cinderella.
you.
I mean,
I want to
I'm
be
blonde.
the heroine
I'm
in
a
the
girl.
story.
You're not even a girl. Okay, James, listen to me.
I'm listening.
I'm blonde. I'm a girl. I should be Cinderella. You know, I got the shoes. I got the house, the broom, you know, the mice. I had a couple of them when I was like 10. And then the other day, I was like in my room, like singing and stuff. I was like,
All right.
while
You know, that's
cleaning.
enough. That's enough. Everybody, please welcome Melanie Taylor, who will be doing a rant that I actually want to hear.
So I'm the kind of Canadian that likes winter. Sure, maybe it lasts a little bit too long, but I like to see it coming. So when we had our first snowfall here in Newfoundland, I went for a little walk. And as the snowflakes were gently falling against the streetlights, I enjoyed the sights and sounds of 13 fender benders in one block. Yes, it was a winter wonderland, interrupted only when some guy in a car locks up his brakes and slides head first into a telephone pole. Yeah, it was pretty hilarious, but he was about 3 feet from my legs. Then he jumps out and says, "Hold on, I might need a witness." And then I'm thinking, what's he gonna need a witness for? What's he gonna do, say it wasn't his fault? Did the pole come out and jump in front of his car? Then later I asked him if he had his snow tires on, and he looked at me like I was an idiot and said, "I don't need snow tires, I have all-season radials." This is what I want to know. How can a guy be smart enough to have a car, to have a job that lets him drive a $60,000 car, yet stupid enough to say he doesn't need snow tires when he's standing next to his car wrapped around a pole? This is Canada. There's no such thing as all-season tires, just like there's no such thing as all-season footwear. There is in Southern California. They're called flip-flops. You wear them as all seasons up here, and you end up with no feet. The first sign of flurries in Newfoundland and the whole place turns into a bumper car track. No exaggeration, the police reported 900 fender benders in the first 5 centimeters of snow. This is a crisis, Newfoundland. There's no shame in being a have-not province, but being a can't-drive province, no, that's just embarrassing.
That was much better than Heather's rant.
Yes. Next up, we have... Who do we have next, James? Oh, what?
Radio.
Sorry, you know, this is what happens when you are constantly in my face talking about all this stuff. I get so confused. I'm like, ladies, is your man like this? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Seriously? Yes. Yes, James. That's what happens.
Okay. Continue, please.
Next up, we have Maria Young, who is accompanied by Kendra Park, and she will be singing Heaven.
You know what, Heather? When Maria sings, I am in heaven.
Yet again, Ben.
Oh, thinking about all our younger years, there was only you and me. We were young and wild and free. Now nothing can take you away from me. We've been down that road before, but that's over now. Keep me coming back for more. And baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. And love is all that I need. And I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. Oh, once in your life you will find someone who will turn your world around, bring you up when you're feeling down. Yeah, nothing can change what you mean to me. Oh, there's lots that I could say, but just hold me now, 'cause our love will light the way. And baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. And love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. I've been waiting for so long for something to arrive, for love to come along. Now our dreams are coming true, through the good times and the bad. I'll be standing there by you. And baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. And love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. And baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. Finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. And love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven.
So next up, we have Matthew Payne,
Matthew
who will be
Payne?
singing Parting Glass.
What?
Yes, Matthew Payne.
Like the Matthew Payne?
Yes.
Here on the stage?
Matthew Payne.
Matthew Payne.
Matthew Payne.
Oh my God! Like Matthew
is coming
Payne?
out now.
Okay, okay.
Please welcome Matthew Payne.
This is a song called The Parting Glass. It's traditional Irish. It's a song about going away and leaving in the end of times. And I thought it might be really appropriate for our last night of the contest. And this is my song to all of my other competitors and to the judges. Thanks for a great week. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. So fill to me the parting glass, and drink a health whate'er befalls, and gently rise and softly call good night and joy be to you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. And if it fell unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I gently rise
and softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health, whate'er befalls, and gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. And since it fell unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health, whate'er befalls, and gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be with you all.
Our final individual talent act will be Josh Murphy and Leanne Scott, who will be doing a dance to All About Us. That's kind of exciting.
Dance like a dance with like the lifts and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, see, here's the problem. First, you got
Another
Cohen
problem.
coming out here, and he's all like, woo, with his magic and stuff. And then you got Matt coming out here strumming on his guitar, like being a man. And now you got Josh out here, and he's going to be lifting Leanne all around the stage.
I can lift you.
What have you done?
I can lift you.
Me.
Here, watch.
You can lift me. Okay.
Ah!
That was absolutely terrible. Please
bring out the
welcome a
dancers.
real man to the stage. Joshua Murphy and Leanne Scott.
Take my hand, I'll teach you to dance. I'll spin you around, won't let you fall down. Would you let me lead? You could step on my feet, give it a try, it'll be alright. The room's hush hush and now's our moment. Take it in, feel it all and hold it. Eyes on you, eyes on me, we're doing this right. 'Cause lovers dance when they're feeling in love. Spotlight shining, it's all about us. It's all about us. And every heart in the room will melt. This is a feeling you've never felt, but it's all about us. Suddenly, I'm feeling brave. Don't know what's got into me. Oh, I feel this way. Can we dance real slow? Can I hold you real close? The room's hush hush and now's our moment. Take it in, feel it all and hold it. Eyes on you, eyes on me, we're doing this right. 'Cause lovers dance when they're feeling in love. Spotlight shining, it's all about us. It's all about us. And every heart in the room will melt. This is a feeling you've never felt, but it's all about us. Do you hear that love? They're playing our song. Do you think we're ready? Oh, I'm really feeling it. Do you hear that love?
Welcome back, everybody. This is the formal part of the evening, and in past years, this has been the part of the show that the contestants fear the most. But we usually have a bit of fun with it. The idea behind this part here is this is the question and answer period, and we're going to find out how knowledgeable they are about all the various subjects that we have covered in the questions which are in this bowl right here. And in order to help me to move this through properly here this evening, I'm going to call on two young ladies right now who are, you never know, they could be future ambassadors. They are our junior hostesses for this evening. Would you please welcome Avery Gardner and Haley Green? Would you join me on stage? Of course, as our contestants come down, Haley and Avery are going to bring them on stage, and then they're going to bring the bowl with the questions to the contestant. Each contestant will pick his or her own question, so they have nobody to blame but themselves, the question they get. All right, I'm going to ask everybody now to, in control up top, to ask the contestants to come down on the side, and then we will announce them one at a time, bring them up on stage, and get their question in place for them. Our first contestant for this evening of the 23 young ladies and gentlemen that we have vying for the right to be our ambassadors this year. She is a level 2 student, 16 years of age. Please welcome Olivia Allen. That's the flow of it. That's how it works. Very simple, very smooth. Okay, Olivia, here is your question. What quality do you like most about yourself and why? Don't be shy.
The quality that I like most about myself would probably be that I'm really organized, and it helps me stay on task and be on top of things. And I couldn't imagine being an unorganized person because I like things in order. Thank you for the question.
Okay. And Olivia has set the order of things to come, obviously. Our next contestant is level 3 student Diana Altine. Okay. So Diana, your question is, according to the Mayan calendar, the world is supposed to end on December 21st of this year. Now, do you believe this? And whichever way you answer, why or why not?
Thank you for the question, Dave. And I would like to say that I love your tie.
Hey, Sandra, listen, I picked this out tonight, remember? So,
Good
thank
choice.
you.
I like
appreciate that.
Well, according to the Mayans, just think about it. 700 odd years ago, some people were sitting down and writing out the calendar day after day after day after day. And eventually they must have gotten bored or might have died. I mean, they all got extinct. And so maybe they just ran out of rock or something. And I personally do not believe them, because if you think about it, there was Y2K with the whole 1999, oh, you're all gonna die when it comes 2000. And this past May, we were all supposed to die too. So, I don't believe the Mayans. Maybe if they were still around, they could have updated it and gone on, but no, I do not agree with them.
Okay. Okay, we've debunked that foolishness. I don't know, were they responsible for putting Winter Carnival on the calendar? Was there Mayans? No. Next up, would you please welcome level 2 student Cohen Chalk. All righty, Cohen, your question is, what qualities do you like in a friend and why?
Qualities I like most in a friend is definitely someone who will always be there for you no matter what happens, and no matter what you choose to do in life or what you do in anything, they won't judge you and accept you for who you are. Thank you.
And next, would you please welcome level 2 student Kelsey Hogan. Don't worry, I'll let you know what's on there. Kelsey, what is the best advice that your parents have given you?
My parents are full of good advice. Thank you for the question, Leaf. And I think one thing that I've always kept in mind throughout the years that they've told me is never regret the things you do, only the things that you don't do. And just take every opportunity that you have, and I've always tried to live by that throughout all of my years, and thank you, Mom and Dad.
I can relate to that because during Carnival there are so many meals. And if you miss one, just think of those that you didn't do. And we get them all, don't we, committee? Next, would you please welcome Level 3 student Elizabeth Keeping. Elizabeth, your question is, if you could add another activity to Winter Carnival, what would it be and why?
Well, thank you for the question, Dave. I would definitely add an all-ages concert to the Winter Carnival because a lot of the concerts we get now are 19 plus, and there's a lot of teenagers that would love to see these shows, but we can't get in because we aren't allowed in there because of the alcohol. So yeah, I think that having some all-ages shows would be great for the carnival. Thank you.
We're just going to have to do away with alcohol during Carnival. That's all there is to it. Next up, would you please welcome Level 2 student S.A. Kevu. S.A., your question is, do you think moose detection systems on the highway will be effective? Why or why not? Now,
thanks for the question.
Are you used to moose?
Well, and there's not much in England, I gotta say that.
Okay.
Well, for me, I think that the moose detection system will help a bit because it will give drivers a warning, but it will not help prevent them it will not, they will still go on the road, so you still need to keep them off the road, so. So I think it does in a way because it gives drivers a warning, but it does not solve the whole problem.
Next, we have Level 2 student Maggie Nee. Are you enjoying the questions so far? Good? Well, how about the answers? Are you enjoying the answers? Good. We've got a sharp crew in this city, I can guarantee you. Over the years, we've seen some very brilliant answers that have come out of them, and we're hearing some good ones here tonight. And I'm sure they'll get more interesting as we go along. Maggie, do you feel that teen alcoholism/drug use is a growing problem? And if so, what do you feel should be done to address that issue?
Thank you for the question, Dave. I feel that teen alcoholism and drug use is a growing problem in our community. I think about this, we should have more seminars and presentations about the dangers and side effects of drug use. And also, I think there should be stricter, harsher penalties on people who are using, buying, and selling drugs.
Okay. Next, this young lady is a Level 3 student, Brianna Loader. Brianna, your question is, this is kind of a topical one, local one. Given the recent incidents with pellet guns at City Hall, how do you feel this can be effectively dealt with? And keep in mind, the mayor is listening.
So no pressure.
No pressure.
Thanks for the question. I mean, it's obviously a really big problem, and it should be in the news, but I feel like it should be taken out of the news a little bit more because all the media coverage is just giving the vandals the attention that they want, and I feel like without the media coverage, they wouldn't do it as much. And also, if they offered a reward for people who have information to come forward, because I feel like somebody definitely knows what's going on. Thanks.
So I'm just saying it now on behalf of the mayor. Anybody who comes forward and gives us any clues as to who's doing this, you get a year's supply of pellets. Josh Murphy, welcome to the stage. Josh is a Level 3 student. Think that'll work, Mayor? Hey, Josh, your question is volunteer work important to the community and to the individual, and why?
Thank you for the question. I believe that volunteer work is extremely important to both the community and the individual. First of all, for the community, because without volunteers, so many things that happen around our community wouldn't be able to happen without it. And to the individual with volunteering, it gives yourself a sense of, like, you've done something good, a sense of pride. During the Ambassador Week, we got to volunteer with the Special Olympics bowling team, bowl with them, and that was one of the most amazing experiences of the whole week for me, and I really, really want to go back and do it again.
Good man. Thank you. Next, would you please welcome Level 2 student Madison Amy Organ-Hewlin. As a young adult, how have you contributed to the local community and or your school?
I believe me as a youth, I have helped out with many different, I guess you'd say, occasions among our school and our community, such as CSLC. That was the most amazing experience of my life. And I'm really big with volleyball, so I've traveled with my sister's team, and I've helped out just as a volunteer, not as I didn't want money or anything for it, but maybe some volunteer hours at school. But yeah, I feel that without that, that's what makes a person, your volunteer work and your involvement with your school and community.
Okay. Yeah, if the money was there, everybody would be doing it, wouldn't they? But it's the ones who do it because they want to do it to help somebody else. Those are the ones who are special. Next, would you please welcome Level 2 student Caitlin Osmond. Okay, Caitlin. Don't think that'll work. What is your definition of success?
Thank you for the question. I think that every individual has their own definition of success. For me, my definition of success is when I reach my ultimate goal in life. Thanks.
And next, Level 3 student, our Newfoundland's answer to Daniel O'Donnell. Matthew Payne. Matthew, your question is, why do you think the Corner Brook Winter Carnival is important to the city?
Thank you for the question, Dave. Ever since I was a little boy, I've always believed that Carnival has always been a sort of a showcase of community pride. And it's always made me really happy to see our community come together, even for just that short amount of time, and do all these activities together. I think Carnival can teach us a lot about community pride and spirit, and being proud of where we're from. A lot of time for youth, especially in smaller centers, sometimes it can get lost in what we don't have. And I think Carnival is one thing that we should rejoice in what we do have. And I believe that Carnival will always be a huge part of the city, and I don't think the city would be the same without it. Thanks.
Yep. And next, would you please welcome Level 3 student Rebecca Randall. Rebecca, your question is, first of all, have you made a career choice? If so, what is that choice and why? And if not, what are you considering?
Thanks for the question, Dave. No, I haven't made a specific career choice yet, but through my volunteer work, I've learned that I really enjoy helping people, and I aspire to have a career in which I'm not sitting in an office doing something that I don't want to do. I want to be out with people, communicating and helping others.
Okay. Next, please welcome Keisha Sampson. Keisha is a Level 2 student. They're kind of back on to you, but the looks on the faces, you wouldn't know whether there was 5 or 6 piranha in that thing. Oh, go ahead. All righty, Keisha. Drugs seem to be more abundant and easily accessible today. How can the drug problem be addressed?
I think the drug problem can be addressed by having harsher consequences to if you're being caught doing or selling or buying illegal drugs such as alcohol. And by having harsher consequences, then people will second think doing it. Thank you.
Next, please welcome level 3 student Leanne Scott. Leanne, what is the best advice you would give your parents?
Thank you for the question. Hi, Mom and Dad. I think the best advice I could give to my parents is slow down. You're both so busy with your jobs and carting me around everywhere. And it must be stressful sometimes. It must be really tiring. And so I guess I would just tell you to take some time to relax, go on a date or something. I don't know. Have some fun. Go to Cuba. I don't know. And just chill. Thank you.
You have a lovely, wise daughter giving you some wicked advice. Next up, level 2 student Kaylin Shepard. Kaylin, your question is, what is the biggest challenge to young people today, and what could be done to help young people deal with this challenge?
Thank you for the question. I think the biggest challenge today for younger people is peer pressure. I mean, with all the bad things that are out there, some people are easily influenced to do them or follow with them. And I think that if people were better educated and hung out with the right kind of group, then that would definitely help solve the problem.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please welcome Mackenzie Squires. And your question is, what is one feature you would change about yourself and why?
Thank you for the question. I think I would change to focus more on my schoolwork other than my extracurricular activities. I focus more on getting stuff done with like cadets that I'm involved in and other side projects like humanitarian projects. I need to focus more on studying and schoolwork. Thank you.
Okay. And next from level 3, Melanie Taylor. Melanie, your question is, if you could bring one possession with you on a deserted island, what would it be and why?
Thank you for the question. Excellent question. If I was alone on a desert island and I could bring one thing with me, I would probably have to go with a boat. Because I would kind of want to get home. You know, I wouldn't really want to live there. So, yeah, thank you.
Well, she may be deserted, but she ain't staying long. Please welcome Sarah Thibault. Sarah, your question is concerning bullying. Bullying continues to be a major issue in schools. What do you suggest to eliminate this type of behavior?
Thank you for the question, Dave. I actually don't think that bullying can be fully eliminated. So in order to reduce the problem of bullying, we should have like more awareness days or like assemblies and that in school so that the problem is noticed more and the impacts of it, such as like suicide and depression, are made more aware to the students. And that is how we could reduce the effects of bullying.
Thank you. And next we have level 2 student Simon Thibault. Okay, Simon, if you were the Premier of Newfoundland and Labrador, what would be your biggest challenge or challenges, if there's more than one?
Thank you for the question, Dave. I think if I were the Premier of Newfoundland and Labrador, the biggest challenge would be representing everyone in the province equally. There's a huge divide in our province between the people in rural areas and the major urban centers, particularly St. John's, and they all have different needs and wants, and they need to be represented equally. And I think finding a way to balance that would be very hard, because it's hard to actually please both groups because they're so different at the same time.
This young lady is a level 3 student, Tiffany Vincent.
I think one of them made me.
All right, let's see how deep that bite's going to be now. Tiffany, your question, other than your parents, who has made the greatest impact in your life, and how has that person or those people made that impact in your life?
Other than my parents, sorry for my voice, I'm just battling the flu. Other than my parents, I think I've met a lot of supportive adults throughout the road that I've traveled on, and, you know, just them being able to support me and help me change my life, like the Carnival Committee, which I'd like to thank. You guys are amazing, and you really do help others who want to change their life around. Thank you.
Next, we have a level 3 student, Ashley Walsh. Ashley, your question. Do you feel the NHL is addressing the fighting issue effectively?
Thanks for the question. I think they are. There's always going to be disagreements, whether either sport you play. And I also like, when I watch hockey, like to see a little bit of, you know, a little something on the go. It makes the game a little bit more interesting, but just as long as no one gets hurt. Thank you.
Yeah, who wants to see grown men chase that silly little black thing around for 60 minutes, right? Let's have a scrap every now and then. And our final contestant, our only level 1 student who is with us in the competition this year, she's Maria Young. Maria, your question. If you could make one change to the city of Corner Brook, what would it be and why?
Thanks for the question, Dave. If I could make one change to Corner Brook, it would definitely be add more recreational facilities. Newfoundland does have a problem with obesity. Not saying that you guys are all fat, but you know. But it's true, and we have just adding like one big center, like with swimming pools and a track and tennis courts and everything, and yeah, that's what I'd do. Make me again. Thank you.
All right. Okay, folks, that ends the question and answer period with all of our contestants, and I think they answered their questions admirably and certainly got an insight as to what the mind is like. Now, our next part of the program involves an honor that's going to go to one of our contestants here. And this is something that we introduced to the Winter Carnival Ambassador Program a number of years ago. And this is the Most Spirited Award, and it's in memory of Jackie Spencer. And right now, I'd like to call on Penny Pike to come forward and make the presentation to the most spirited person in our line of contestants here. And do you want to do the honors, or you want me to? You want me to do the honors? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the most spirited award in memory of Jackie Spencer in the Scottsburn Winter Carnival Ambassador Contest for 2012 is Mr. Josh Murphy. And once again to our junior hostesses who helped all the contestants come up on stage here tonight, Avery Gardner and Haley Green. Thank you. And as always, to help put this off from the technical side, sound, lights, the whole works, we'd like to say a very special thanks to all the staff here at the Arts and Culture Center, Karen Galliot, Stephen Mugford, Carla Payne, Louis McDonald, and Harry Thibault. Thanks a lot, folks. We really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to ask Anne Marie to come out and join me, and we're going to do the honors now of announcing the runners-up and also the ambassadors. You have any final words, just sort of a wrap on behalf of everybody?
All I can say, it's been an awesome 10 days. They are a fabulous bunch of youth. You should be so proud. If they're your child, your son, your daughter, and citizens of Corner Brook, we all should be really, really proud of them. And I can't wait to get the next 23 or 30 for next year. And I hope some of you guys will come back.
Okay. Runner up first?
Go ahead, sir.
All right. I will do the honors with the ladies. So our female runner-up for this year is Leanne Scott.
Our male runner-up, Josh Murphy.
And now for our ambassadors. Representing Corner Brook and the Corner Brook Winter Carnival in its 41st year. Our female ambassador for this year is Diana Alteen.
And our male ambassador for 2012 is Matthew Payne.
And ladies and gentlemen, we thank you, too, for being here and supporting this show tonight and our young folks here in our community. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed the show. Good night. We'll see you on the 17th for the opening of Carnival.
Provide feedback on this show or find out how you can get involved. Email us at comments@rogerspv.com or visit our website.
You're watching Rogers TV.
They've reached the summit! Back-to-back Stanley Cup victories.
Greatness.
And a new legacy begins. Absolutely amazing. It has happened in Vegas.
It's not a destination.
And lightning has struck twice.
It is a continuous journey that never ends.
These are the moments you dream of. Stanley Cup champions.
Are you low on food? Struggling to pay the bills? Overwhelmed by life's challenges? When you need support but don't know where to turn, just dial 211. 211 connects you to the programs or services near you.
211, how can I help you?
211, help starts here.
In para hockey, the ice tilts.
in favor of men. But that will never stop us.
United by passion, battling for equity. We are the National Women's Para Hockey Team of Canada.
We're here.
We're hungry.
We're ready.
Ready to inspire.
Ready to leave our legacy.
Ready to be supported and make history. It's our time. Are you ready?
You're watching Rogers TV. You're watching Rogers TV.